Hi everybody, this is the Cosmic Reader. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be giving you my spoiler-free thoughts on Joker Folia de Nailed it. The latest movie in DC. To put it lightly, I thought it was alright. Nothing quite groundbreaking, although I do believe they took an interesting approach with both the opening scene and the closing scene. And like the opening scene, honestly, I could see that people might be turned off by it. At first, I thought it was a commercial, and it wasn't the movie itself. But then, I start, thinking, like paying attention to it. Of course, I realized it was part of the movie, and I start paying attention to it and understanding what they were going for when it comes to the opening scene, on how this is you looking into the psyche of Arthur Fleck, and how he thinks on what the Joker persona is doing with his life, that he feels overshadowed with the Joker persona. And that's what I really like about that scene. Now, let's get into the musical elements. Some I felt were entertaining, but others I felt like were just okay. They were just there to be there. And that's what it really feels like. It's like Todd Phillips or whoever was in charge of the music just, picked a random song and decided to put it in the scene in some cases. Sometimes it would just they would go out of their way to just sing during like an important scene, when before they were just like saying important lines that should have progressed the story. When it comes to both Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix, I felt like they did a pretty good job with what they were given when it comes to the musical elements of their performance. I mean, with a singer like Lady Gaga, she would have to be as great as she was with all those musical performances. When it comes to like the story, it just kind of felt like it dragged. Like you were literally stuck with just two places the entire film, and a little bit in the outside world in Gotham, at least in like one part of the film. But for the most part, it's just two different places. There was barely any action in this film. When it comes to the character of Lady Gaga's Harley, though, this is to be expected, but she is not the Harley Quinn we know from the comics. And I say it's to be expected because Joker from both the two films is not the clown prince of crime that we all know and love. He is just a sad maniac. And I feel like if people would just go in with that mindset that this film is not about being accurate to the comics like they were within the first film, I feel like that might ease up on the criticisms a bit, especially when it comes to the ending. But also I could see why people would hate that ending so much. In a different film, it probably would have been brilliant, but not in this film, when we come to know Arthur Fleck as like the true Joker in this universe, or I'd say the true Joker now. And again, I won't give spoilers why, so you have to see the film to find out why I put True Joker in quotation marks. But the ending just felt like it disrespected Arthur Fleck's Joker, and it also felt like it disrespected other versions of the Joker from previous Batman movies. And apparently, this was something similar to what Todd Phillips wanted to do with the first film, but Christopher Nolan, when he was still with Warner Brothers at the time, stopped him from putting that in Joker 2019. Now that Nolan is not with Warner Brothers anymore, he ended up using that idea into this film, and it was just kind of stupid. I'll be honest. I'm sorry. It was stupid. It made the first film pointless. I just wish they didn't put that scene in there. Overall, like I said, it was okay. It was mid. I wouldn't recommend watching it because I wouldn't even want to watch it for a second time. But let me know how you guys feel about the film. Did you watch it? Did you love it or hate it? Please comment. Also, like the video if you liked the video, or dislike the video. You weren't a fan of it. Any interaction helps. Also, subscribe if you want to hear more. And share with other people so they could just hear my ramblings about superhero stuff. Anyways, God bless, and see you in the cosmos.